Welcome to Topaz Church Manager User Tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn about the feature of the application that has to do with altar calls. In the church, it is very important to keep record of all altar calls and follow-ups. This feature makes the job very easy. First, move your mouse over to the menu item called Data Entry. Select Altar Call and click on Add Altar Call. The page for adding altar calls will open. To successfully add an altar call, fill out this form correctly. Let's begin with the date of the altar call. I'll use May 11, 2018 as an example. Then the service type. Please note that all drop-down lists in the application are taken directly from your setups. This one is coming from the setup called Service Type. If you do not find your service type in the list, please add it by clicking on the Create New button. I will select Youth Service as an example. Then, the last name of the altar call respondent, which is, in this example, Taylor. The yellow color of the box is only there because I selected the name. The application does not provide you with this feature. It is only there because it has been captured into my computer's memory. Notice that when I type the name Monica, the box does not turn yellow. Then the name of the preacher, Pastor Noah Mohammed. I will select Miss as her title. Then her date of birth. Then, assuming she was previously a Baptist, I will select Baptist. Then, I'll give her the profession of an accountant. Let's assume she is single. And finally, we will enter her phone number. The comments or notes box is meant for any remarks regarding the person you are adding. Then, click the Save button. After adding the record, you are allowed to view all your altar call records by opening the Altar Call Records page. The Altar Call Records page will open. Here, you can view and perform certain actions regarding specific altar call respondents. You can use the first button to add a follow-up on the person that has been highlighted. The second button can be used to add the person to a class to be tutored before becoming a member. The third button can be used to add the person to the list of members up for baptism or confirmation. And the last button, to add the person as a church member. Let's look at how to use the first button. Click on the first button. The Add Follow-up interface will load. Notice that the information of the member is already loaded. Enter the name of the person responsible for the follow-up. Then the follow-up action, which is also a setup you must add. I will select text message. Then, indicate the date on which the follow-up was carried out. If there is a response, you can also indicate it. Finally, click on the Add Follow-up Action button. Make sure that your follow-up is recorded in the table at the bottom of the form. Click the Close button to exit the form. Now, click on the second button. The new member class form will open. There, you must indicate the class lesson, another setup. The start and end dates of the class. Finally, the status of the class. Another setup. Then click on the Add Class Lesson button. Notice that the record has also been added at the bottom of the table. Then, click the Close button to exit the form. Again, click on the third button. Select the date on which the person will be baptized, and the pastor who will baptize him or her. In this case, her. Then, click on the Baptize button. Click the Close button to exit the form. Finally, click on the fourth button. The Add Member form will be displayed. Click on the Generate button to generate a member ID for the person. Please take note of this number, as it will be required to update the person's member details. Then, fill the form by providing the required information. This is just an example. Finally, click the Join Church button to add the person as a member. Click the Close button to exit the form. It is very important to update the person's information by going to the menu item called Data Entry, selecting Church Members and clicking on Add or Edit Member. There, you must search for the person by entering the member ID and updating his or her details. Remember that the member ID for our new member, Monica, was 3098. Fill out the rest of this form by following the process of adding a new member. If you encounter any errors, please check your internet connection. Please contact SISCO for further assistance in case the need arises. Thank you for your attention.